there's just something about that car in the morning that gets me fired up. Let's get down to business this morning. I owe you guys a story. I owe you an explanation. I get tons of comments and questions about it. Where is the Mustang? But this story specifically is gonna take just a little bit of help this morning. Thank you. Now this, baby, this is what I need. If you look around the shop, you'll see that there is no Mustang in here. And if you're like, Teej, what Mustang are you talking about? 10 months ago, I made a video saying that the 1965 Mustang was leaving. It was time to redo something that was long overdue. If you don't remember, we put an RB26 inside of a 1965 Mustang Fastback, all off of the idea of building a Tokyo Drift Fast and Furious Mustang. But there was one big problem with that car, and that's that it didn't quite look good. It sounded good, drove good, but the whole exterior and interior was falling apart. And it seemed that I was losing my steam on that car, and I was like, all right, it's time for a switch up. It's time to do it right, because what we do here is we build things the right way. We try to build things that we're proud of, things that have not been done before, and we try to do it at a level of excellence that you don't always see. And for me to do that, I had to pull the plug, get it out of the shop, and it's been gone for, like I said, 10 months. But I'm gonna take you guys on another road trip with me this morning so we can go and see it, and I can show you what it's all about.
Oh, hello, sir. Welcome to SOS Customs.
So I brought you guys to SOS Customs because that is where the Mustang has been living for the last 6 to 8 months. Now, excuse how loud it is, but they're currently working on the Mustang as we speak because we took everything off this car. All the paint down to bare metal so we could give this car a full restoration on the outside and on the inside.
We stripped this thing down to bare metal. It was just glob with Bondo, and that was my initial thought. And what I didn't want is to bodywork over the old stuff because we didn't really know exactly what was underneath there.
Besides paint, we're also gonna be doing interior, right? I'm letting you steer the ship on that because I've never done a car with interior.
You gotta bring the whole thing together, Teej. You can't just, you can't just give them the chips and salsa. They want the guac.
This interior is pretty bad. But just know that it's been here to get a whole package refurbished. The drivetrain and the engine, everything was stout, but everything on the outside and on the inside was just not up to par. So I wanted to go ahead and start fresh and just get this thing perfect because that's the life that it needs. I've never had an old classic car, and every time you see a really cool classic car, they're always like mint. SOS actually started as upholstery, and then they got into paint. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to double dip.
Do some fresh leather in here, Teej. Like, I need to
maybe do some houndstooth on the inside.
I like that idea. Maybe a combination of both.
That could be really cool.
Yeah.
When I was young and I first started this YouTube channel, I made some very financially irresponsible decisions that did put me in debt. But it was all worth it, and I was able to climb out of that hole. And you know what? If you find yourself in similar situations, you can do it too with PDS debt. Whether you're struggling with credit cards, personal loans, medical bills, student loans, PDS will provide you with the service that is tailored to your specific debt situation to help you out. If you're making payments on your debt every single month and you're not seeing those balances go down, then listen up because PDS is for you. Everyone with $10,000 or more in eligible debt qualifies. And there is no minimum credit score required, and bad and fair credit are both accepted. With PDS debt, you can save more and pay off that debt in a fraction of the time. This is something that I wish I had when I was younger, and I had to do it the old-fashioned way of just selling everything I own to get myself out of the debt and then starting over from scratch. But you don't have to do that with PDS debt. All you have to do to get started is head over to pdsdebt.com/hunt, and there you can take a free debt analysis test. It only takes 30 seconds and you're already on your first step to financial freedom. Thank you so much for PDS Debt for sponsoring today's video and for being there for everyone. And now let's get back to today's episode. The next step is we need to figure out paint. I have no idea.
Which TJ has had numerous amount of months to choose a color, and he was dead set on the color, and then he just says, I think we're gonna go with this color. And then now he's saying, I don't know what color. And
okay, so here's the thing. I was dead set on bringing this back to like a classic look of a cream and royal blue stripes. Very classic with this car. That's what I was set on. And then about a couple days ago, I was like, hey, how about we go to cherry red with white stripes? And now I don't know if I want that at all. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna leave it up to you guys in the comments. You guys are gonna have a big influence on what we do with this paint scheme. So in the comment section down below, do you want cream with blue, red with white, or do you want something completely different? If you want something completely different, leave the color combo down below. There is gonna be stripes. It's not gonna be one solid color, so it's gotta be a color with stripes. If there is an overwhelming amount of support from one of you guys that has a great color combo, there's a really good chance I'll do it.
And maybe,
a very good chance.
And maybe it won't be green.
I know, I was like, Oscar, maybe we can do Irish green. He was like, nah, you can't do green. Literally, your guys' opinion will matter on this because I am stuck. I don't know what to do. And if you don't want it to be BRG, then you better speak up down below in the comment section because...
Well, hold your peace because we don't want to hear, oh, you painted a BRG, you're gonna sell it. We don't want to hear that. You guys, this is your chance to say something. You gotta speak up. We need like multiple comments. TJ, paint it pink with yellow.
Pink with yellow, is that SpongeBob?
Yeah, SpongeBob and Patrick, baby.
So this was the update I wanted to give you guys on where it's been. I haven't shown you this car in 10 months. That's because it's been here getting a full restoration and we've been taking our time on it. There hasn't been that big of a rush because there's still some other things happening here in the background. But your opinion counts, your comments count. So put them down below, give us some color suggestions. And this car should be back. We're gonna bring it to SEMA. So we only have a few months left. So you'll see it soon. Hopefully. I was debating about even telling you guys this, but Oscar had the idea, and now that he's saying it, it's like ruminating deep inside of me. So I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna let you guys know what the idea is, and I need to hear you guys if you like it down below. Okay, imagine doing that white cream that we had originally talked about, but rather than blue stripes, we do like a vibrant British racing green stripe to kind of do homage to that color with like intense flake into it. Like pretty much the color combo of my hat. Ooh, that could be hot. And then on the inside, we'll do like a beautiful dark leather, kind of exactly what you said. Yeah. And we can throw in some green and white houndstooth to kind of like collide both worlds of all the Porsche obsession and like the BRG. That could be it. That could be so hot. I'm kind of selling myself on it. And now I told them they had a big input, so I'll have to see what they say, but dude. And then on the sides where you have those like blue stripes, or where like the stripes also exist, we'd put the green stripes on the cream and put like GT RB26 rather than GT 350.
You have to make, I think at that point maybe you have to maybe get the wheels a little spicier. I don't know, man. Like
just adding more things to the list, but just adding things to the list before SEMA. But I agree, it could look good. I like these wheels because I feel like they're old school. They match this Restos style mod, but I hear you. I was literally getting ready to leave and Oscar said he wanted to ride in the RS. Have you never been in this car?
No. Oh, this does feel pretty baller. Let's see if this thing has the beam. You trust these brakes a lot, huh?
I wasn't even getting on it, are you kidding me?
Oh, holy shit, fucking badass, dude. Holy shit.
Alright, I'll see you soon.
Brother. Thanks, brother.
We had to make a little pit stop back at the house because I need to grab the truck to take the Porsche, well, the GT3 to Porsche tomorrow. See, what I haven't told you guys about yet is why there hasn't been another Porsche video. And in the last Porsche video, we tried to get the GT3 started, but unfortunately, we were unsuccessful. And I'm kind of spoiling the next Porsche video, but just know the fact that we have a different ECU in the car, and we try to recode the RS ECU to be a GT3 ECU, is turning out to be a larger problem than we had thought. We had a specialist come in to try to help us, AKA Jake, and we're gonna call in a little bit of backup, and I need to drop that GT3 off at a Porsche dealership that is willing to help us recode the car, which is very cool. And I'm not gonna over-explain this because you're gonna get a full video on this, but I need to get the trailer set up so we can take it tomorrow, and we need the truck to do that.
It's in the trailer, but it was really cool to see it on the ground on all four wheels, all torqued up, just like me.
And while I'm giving you guys updates about all the cars, I'm gonna go around the shop and give you updates of everything else that you guys haven't seen in a while. This fail set has something coming for it very, very soon. It's been taking a very long time, but I promise you something is coming for this and you are gonna like it. I've been stacking parts for my white FD because it needs a revival, it needs a refreshment of a bunch of parts that have been breaking on this car. I'm stacking a bunch of stuff for it. You're gonna have a really cool video coming soon of me rebuilding this whole entire thing. Rebuilding, restoring, reviving, same thing. The blue BRZ is here and I have something really, really cool coming for it. You should be able to guess what it is. The Mark IV Supra is up on the lift and it's missing a front bumper. That car is actually currently for sale. It does not come with the front bumper. I'm painting one right now and I'll probably add it on there soon. I called the winner for the Supra a few weeks ago and is gonna be coming out to pick up this car probably in the next week or so. I'm leaving for Japan in a few days, so he can't come until I come back for that. But the reason why the front bumper is off this car is because I had the fenders re-wrapped because the first wrap didn't really look too good and it had some minor imperfections on it, and I didn't want to give away a car that had any imperfections on it at all. So I had them redone and we just need to put the front bumper back on the car. That car is mint, it's ready to go, and I'm super excited for him to come get it. As you guys can tell, we're currently working on the Evo. There's a huge thing coming for this. Well, there's a bunch of parts that we're getting ready to put on this car, but I wanted to do it all in one video. So while we're filming all this stuff, the boys are doing all the hard stuff. They're taking everything off so we can start putting everything back on the car. You should probably see a video on that soon. Listen up, boys, 'cause I got a good deal for you. Right now, Hunt & Co is putting together the Enthusiast Box, which essentially means you get a bunch of stuff at random for a great price. So this box will come with a sweatshirt at random. It will come with a t-shirt at random, a hat at random, a license plate at random or sunshade, and a sticker at random. All of these things add up to a price of over $150, but we're gonna be listing them for sale at $100. It's a big bundle deal, specially priced for you. But if the apparel box is not for you, don't worry, because we also have an accessory box. This box will come with a random hat, a random beanie, a random license plate frame, 3 random stickers, potentially a random sunshade or lanyard, or any various item that is an accessory, priced at a value of $100, but it's gonna be sold for 50 bucks. So you have an apparel box priced at 150 bucks, sold for $100, and you have an accessories box priced at $100, sold for 50. All of these things will be complete random, so you won't know exactly what you're getting, but that's the fun of it. It's a great value price for you guys, and they're available now at thehuntandcompany.com. So click the links down below and go check it out. I just got back from the DMV, which I didn't bother filming, so you're welcome. We all hate the DMV, but I just got my new 2025 international driving permit. Does anyone here have any guesses as to why I would need an international driving permit? I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That's because in 5 days, we are going back to Japan. I'm going back for Ebisu, of course, to go and drive, and I have some things up my sleeve that I'm excited to film when I'm out there, but I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to go back. I was there a few months ago and my permit just expired, so I had to go get this before we went, but oh! If you know anything about me, you know that I love Japan more than any place in the whole entire world. And when I'm out there, it's like I'm in heaven. I'm at peace. Nothing else matters other than driving. So that's exciting, but I have something that I wanna show you guys that is really cool, and I'll show them to you right now, and then I'll show you how I got them because it was kind of a funny story, but check this out. So I was at a Cars and Coffee a few weeks ago, and I came across this guy selling old vintage Porsche posters, and they're so sick. And of course, I had to buy some. Well, I had to buy a lot of them. Check this out. These are original prints from 1991, and they're huge. I'm gonna roll the clip because I got a few of them here, and I ended up doing some good cop, bad cop with myself, and I was able to get the price down on these. Watch this clip. It's got tons of stuff, from boxers to Le Mans racing to anything you think of. Honestly, it's one of the coolest collections I've ever seen. So much stuff. And we were talking, we were trying to talk prices, and we were trying to figure out, you know, I was just asking him how it was going and asking him how much he's selling stuff for. And then I came across this poster. If you guys don't know, early 90s and late 80s, Porsche started making these posters that were a simple photo with a quote like this one. It's like children, you can't understand until you've had one. And a lot of this type of marketing is used today on, it's really popular today, it's really resurfaced, it's been very trendy lately. We've been doing it on our t-shirts. On some of our t-shirts we've done, we just put like quotes behind it or that are very similar to this. Regardless, it's very cool. So I was talking with him and I was like, how much do you want for this? And he was like, well, that one's pretty pricing. He's asking 200. He says he's selling it a little bit less than what it's worth because he has so many of them. And I was talking with Kev. I'm like, do I do it? How sick would this be to have? And then we found this one.
They reached the 333.
And then I found this one. He has 3 of the Porsche quote posters. Now I don't necessarily know how much they're worth. I've looked them up online, and some of these posters sell for 400, 500 bucks. But I just think this is so cool because lately I've been looking at a lot of this photography, and I've been remaking it myself for Hunt & Co stuff. So I'm gonna try and make a deal. I'm gonna go in, here's my strategy. I'm gonna go in for the first poster. He was asking 200. I'm gonna hit him at 140. He's gonna give me some pushback, which I'm then gonna segue into going in for a 2 poster deal, and then hit him with a 3. I don't know his prices on the other 2, but I like to think of myself as a shrewd negotiator.
Okay, what you guys don't know is Cheater's been watching Suits for like a week straight.
I've been watching a show about law firms, and I feel like my negotiation skills are at the highest they've ever been. So I found some for like 30 or 60 bucks, but I know they're all knockoffs.
Yeah, they can't be real.
So okay, so I have a question for that one.
That's the one I was telling you.
Yeah. You said 2.
See, it's lifting a tire.
Yeah. Sorry, this one. We were saying 2.
200, yeah.
Would you take 140?
Why 140? That's a weird number to come down from 200.
No.
No, I know it'll sell for more, and I'm not interested in squeezing the last bit of value out of it right now. I'm liquidating.
So you're liquidating what you're trying to sell.
Well, when I say I'm liquidating, I'm not giving away. I'm trying to sell off stuff.
What about this one and that one? Both of them. Sweeten the pot a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for you too.
Let's talk this one.
Oh, you want more? There's volume discounts, huh?
I'll do all 3 of them for $315.
Why 315?
You're really caught up on these. You're really caught up on these numbers.
Weird numbers. I'll do 350 for all 3 of them.
You don't like 315?
350. Nope. Weird numbers making me nervous.
But you like 325.
No, I'll do 350 for all. That's a steal. I think you've seen the prices on eBay. You know it's a steal. All 3 for 350. You'll be famous.
I'll do 350. So I got these for a steal, at least I hope I did. I think I got a good bundle on them. I tried to like do some market research and I was buying them before I did it, and I think I came out on top. If any of you guys watching this, and I know there's gonna be a couple of you guys, if any of you guys watching this are vintage Porsche collectors or vintage poster collectors, let me know. Did I do a good job on these posters? I think they're super sick. I hope I didn't overpay for them, but needless to say, I'm very excited. And I had to order special frames for these sizings because they were very odd and uniquely large. So let's put these in some frames. It's turning in to be one of my goals on this channel recently has been to turn some of you guys to the dark side. And what I mean by that is get you guys to be on the same level of obsession with Porsche that I'm on. And trust me, I get it. Oh, I thought this was cracked for a second and I was about to lose it. Some of you guys aren't there yet. I hear you, but I think with enough of me telling you guys how great they are and how the Porsche content's not necessarily gonna stop anytime soon, that eventually you guys will start to turn and join me. But look at this. This is a huge frame. That looks sick, huh?
It's pretty fire.
That looks so good. I did it upside down. I'm supposed to...
How do you know you did it upside down?
Because this is where the hangers are to hang it that way. Oh, I gotta redo that one. Turns out that was actually a pain in the ass to do all those, but those look good. Sabrina even said that I could hang them in the living room so we can look at them every single day.
I did say that. No, not the living room.
Yeah, the living room. Right, master bedroom.
Guys, come here.
Master bedroom.
This is what I said. The house is slowly becoming a art exhibit for cars. And I'm not gonna lie. I kinda like, no, hear me out. I kinda like, ow.
Ow.
I kinda like it. You guys know that we have that.
Claiming an art exhibit for cars is a big stretch.
Okay, they're gonna agree with me after this. The C8 is on that wall, and then you can see right there that we're building the Porsche.
Oh yeah,
Lego.
look at this.
And then we also have a Countach Lego, and I told TJ we should get like those things that we should hang each one on either side of that C8. I think it would personally look pretty good. And then, come follow me this way.
Wow, we're just giving them a full recent art of the Hunt House.
Those those pictures that TJ just had should go on this wall. This is a perfectly empty wall.
My thing with this wall though is that you're never really gonna see it.
Yes, you are.
I don't think so.
Every person that poops in that bathroom.
Well, I won't see it as much as I want to.
You come to your office every single day.
I'm kind of feeling garage vibes out of them.
You're never gonna see it in the garage.
Yeah, but it will look good. It will look really good. All right, well, it's been a while since I filmed a vlog like this, and hope you guys enjoyed it because I had a really fun time making it again. There's so many cars that are right around the corner from getting started, and I hope you guys enjoyed the mini little updates on everything. We're gonna be dropping the 991.2 GT3 off at Porsche tomorrow. Hope it goes well. I'll keep you guys updated on that, and
more importantly, you guys, I am the queen of sourdough. And I just prepped a loaf to go into the oven tomorrow morning. And I just wanna share it with you guys. I just wanna show you guys what you too can achieve if you set your hearts to something. And sourdough has been something that I've been so passionate about the last 3 months. And so as you can see here, we have a beautiful loaf. It's really blown out, you guys. You're really not gonna be able to see that. Oh, come on. Okay, she looks really small. She needs to expand overnight. Maybe if you guys are lucky, not in this video because TJ's gonna end it. Maybe if you guys follow me on Instagram, you might see what it looks like tomorrow morning when it comes out of the oven. But
Sabrina's been obsessed with making sourdough bread lately.
I know all of your guys' girlfriends and wives are on the train too.
It's like a pretty popular thing right now to make sourdoughs. Make your own bread loaves. Why is it in a Target bag?
Oh. I know you guys know. It's not the Target bag, it's the plastic.
You trying to get it to like...
It's very important for the fermentation process. Don't question it, just do.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and keep moving forward.